All right, so this is something that I'm doing super early morning on Saturday, technically. And Jimmy Dore is going to be doing his Solid Chat live stream that he does on Saturdays. That is, I believe, going to be at 2 p.m. Pacific time. So you probably want to tune in because there is potentially going to be a really big announcement that they're making. Jimmy Dore stated on I believe it was a surprise stream because I was not, I'm subscribed to his email list and he'll send emails of when he's going to stream, and there was no alert that he is going to be live on Friday. And he went live on Friday. He had a lot of viewers. He had like 8,000 viewers, and that was surprising. So what happened is in this stream he says he gives a little tease, is what he calls it, and oh boy, is it a tease for sure. Definitely is a really intriguing tease that makes me want to watch tomorrow. And it is that there's a quote big announcement with the show, with outside organizations. And so basically, this is a big might. This isn't confirmed. You'll be able to find out tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time. But basically, there's a big chance that Jimmy Dore is separating from TYT. Now, there are a couple of reasons why I believe that this is what it is, and we're going to go through them here. Obviously, you guys know the relationship between Jimmy Dore and the Young Turks has been extremely rocky, really ever since the 2016 election, where Jimmy Dore was saying that it's okay for Donald Trump to get elected, and everyone else, Cenk Uygur was like pro-Hillary, and it was just, there were certain strategic voting supporters, but Jimmy Dore was like, it doesn't really matter, it's okay if Trump wins because the left coalesces, which didn't happen, obviously. It was a complete bogey, total bogey, but it has been a complete rocky boat ship. He's especially been pretty angry about Russiagate. He's been taking a lot of passive-aggressive shots because his liked video playlist is public, funny enough. He has not made that private. So you can see all the videos that he likes. So, whatever activity he's kind of up to on YouTube, you can see for yourself because his liked videos playlist is literally public. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you guys the clip right now of him. And this clip that you're about to see is going to show Jimmy Dore giving the tease. And then on top of that, what he's also going to do is he's also going to say some pretty interesting comments about the Young Turks that also is part of the reason why it leads me to believe that he's probably going to be separating from TYT. Check this out. We're going to come back and talk about it.
So I got through everything for the most part, everybody. If it didn't skip on me, yeah. So I got through everything, babe. You need anything?
No, that's great. All right, we're going to do our live stream tomorrow starting at normal time, 2 o'clock Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Because we're on Daylight Savings Time. And we will have an announcement about the show. And what about what? Yeah, about the future of the show and my involvement with outside organizations. So we'll be making we'll be talking about that tomorrow on our live stream. How about that for a little tease, huh? That nice little tease. So it's a big announcement, and I'll be talking about it tomorrow.
Will you have a special guest on?
We're going to have Abby Martin on tomorrow. She's going to come in at,
Yeah, she's going to tune in at what time?
3 p.m. She's going to come on, and we're going to start our live stream at 2. She'll be here at 3. And I don't know. I'll reach out. If Tulsi's in town, maybe she could swing by. I don't know. I'll see what I have. I don't know why she wouldn't contact us. I wonder why she's going back on TYT without contacting us. I wonder what that's about. By the way, our live stream gets just as many viewers as theirs does.
Which is weird because we're a small little show.
Well, and our videos get just as many views.
Somebody just reminded me. You are so great. I just saw.
All right, so you guys just saw there what I was talking about when it came to the tease in the announcement that's going to be stated when he does his Solid Chat live stream. But honestly, what other outside organizations could he be speaking about? The only other possibilities, although it doesn't seem very likely, maybe has to do with the Tulsi Gabbard campaign, but from the statement he just made there that you saw, it really doesn't seem to be very likely that that's what it is. And also, another possibility could be maybe something with RT. Although we know, because Jimmy Dore talked about it on the Joe Rogan podcast, where he said that he didn't name the network, but it was obvious that it was RT. He'll appear on RT quite often, and so I guess they offered him a show and said, "Oh, you can kind of do whatever you want there." But he said, I don't know if he explained why on Joe Rogan or not. I think he might have said that basically he was like, nah, I turned it down because I just want to do like my own thing or whatever. So that's also a possibility to throw in there. But the reason why I'm led to believe that it is about the Young Turks, that he's going to be separating from the Young Turks, is one of the big reasons is what you just saw there. So he's just like blatantly shooting at TYT there, like just blatant, like, you know, bagging on TYT there. So what you guys just saw there is Jimmy Dore talking about Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi Gabbard was on TYT again. They did another. She did another interview with Cenk Uygur at the Young Turks. Anna Kasparian was not there, interestingly, but they did another interview, and so Jimmy Dore's like, oh, well, I wonder why she's on TYT and why they haven't contacted. She hasn't contacted me if she's here in LA to come on the show. So, you know, that was a weird shot, but also it gets like progressively worse in terms of like the sort of severity, if you will, of the, you know, attacks when he starts making fun of them for basically, he says that he gets almost as many live stream viewers as the Young Turks. That is really a big hint. Like the way that he delivers that and what he says really leads me to believe that he's going to be leaving from TYT, because when the way he delivered that statement, or those two statements where he says that he gets more live streamers than the Young Turks, or almost as many live stream viewers as the Young Turks, despite them having 4 million subscribers and him only having he has like 550K right now. And he also claims that, you know, he gets the same video views as the Young Turks. Now, it is true that Jimmy Dore's channel gets a ton of live stream viewers. Like I said, on his sort of surprise stream on Friday, he had 8,000 viewers, which is a crap ton, insane amount. The Young Turks usually, you know, rolls around 9.7 and 10,000. So, yeah, that's insane that Jimmy Dore is able to get 8,000 viewers, live viewers, because live viewers are the hardest thing to get, and 8,000 live viewers is a lot for a channel with 520K. And, you know, in comparison to a channel like the Young Turks, which has over 4 million subscribers, that's insane that they're basically like 1K away. And that also is another reason to that why it leads me to believe he's leaving the Young Turks, is because the way that he says that makes me feel like he's convinced that Jimmy Dore is personally convinced that he's like, you know, I'm kind of good on my own. I'm already doing basically better than the Young Turks, and so I don't need to be a part of the Young Turks anymore. And it just seems like kind of like a sort of snowball type of thing going on there. And then he claims that he gets like the same video views as the Young Turks does. Now, some of those videos have same views, but there's a crucial difference that Jimmy is missing there, which is that Jimmy uploads like 7 to 10 times a week. The Young Turks upload like 10 times a day. Now, it's very true that the Young Turks' view counts on videos are pretty bad in ratio to their subscriber count, for sure. But comparing the Jimmy Dore channel video views to the Young Turks is not fair, because they upload like 10 a day. He uploads like 10 a week. So that's not really a legit comparison in any way. But the live viewer point is definitely a good one. They do almost get as many live viewers as the Young Turks do, despite him only having 520K and them having 4 million. Now, what else leads me to believe that he's leaving the Young Turks? Well, if you go to his liked videos playlist, which again, I repeat, it is public. You can go and look at the liked videos playlist yourself right now. He's liked a bunch of videos from Jimmy Dore Nut Gargler Thomas, where, I think there were Michael Trackey, Sam Cedar videos. One of them, I think, was Cenk Uygur, dishonestly tackles Tulsi Gabbard or something like that. So he just I did a video on this, him passive aggressively taking shots, where he like watches these videos and likes them. It just, if you look at the like playlist, I mean, it's a bunch of videos being liked of videos that are just going after Cenk Uygur and Anna Kasparian. Now, obviously, I don't think Anna really likes Jimmy. From what I remember, the clip that she had of her where she was kind of saying that she had disagreements with him, it doesn't look like she's really a fan of his. And if you look through that playlist, there's a bunch of those videos, a bunch of the videos of where it's going after Cenk or going after Anna and calling them out or whatever, often in favor of Tulsi Gabbard. But also, probably most significantly, is that there's this video from some random guy named, I think, like the Slavic American or something like that. He's like 2,000 subscribers. So this means that either he was linked to it or recommended to it. I don't know how he stumbled across the video. The video barely has any views, and it's like it's literally titled "Why Jimmy Dore Should Leave TYT," and then it sounds like a dude who's kind of like whispering in like a room or something like. It's really weird. It sounds like a creepy guy, and he's trying to describe why Jimmy Dore shouldn't stay on the Young Turks. And honestly, why would you like that if that's not your idea? If you don't want to leave the Young Turks, right? Doesn't make sense. So all of that combined, right? Jimmy Dore not having a good relationship with literally anybody at the Young Turks, right? Having a really, Jimmy Dore talked about when he was doing that interview with Jimmy Dore Nut Gargler Thomas. He said that it really gets him down and tired that his own friends, the Young Turks, don't agree with him or kind of are what he views as being really, stupid and just kind of, just bad. So when you combine the rocky relationship that exists between him and everyone at TYT, and you take the shots that I just showed you that he was taking at the Young Turks in the way he did, in the format that he did, and with the delivery that he did, and then you also take into account all of the videos that he's been liking, trashing Anna and Jank. And when you also, the final thing basically is that he liked a video saying that, why Jimmy Dore should leave the Young Turks. Now, again, I want to repeat, this is not a for sure. And if this does happen, I'll make a follow-up video on this too. And we'll see. The other possibilities, again, maybe something with the Tulsi campaign, but I don't know what it would be. But I don't think that's it either, especially considering that, he was like, I don't know why Tulsi hasn't contacted me. If that was kind of the case, I would imagine they're more in touch. So I don't think it's that. It could be RT, possibly. That's a possibility. Maybe it's a combo. Maybe they move away from TYT and go to RT and have an RT show. I don't know, but it is certainly possible that Jimmy Dore is announcing him leaving TYT tomorrow, or technically today. So we will find out, nevertheless, and we will see what it is that Jimmy Dore has said. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but if I had to speculate, I certainly think that it's him leaving TYT.